Welcome to the Blue Collar Baddies podcast. This is episode number 39.
This episode is sponsored by the Blue Collar Baddies merch page. The proceeds from your purchase will go towards travel expenses for making the next episode happen. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check it out.
Today we're here with Dawn. Tell me
Hi.
what you do.
Personally, I install tile.
Okay.
And manage a remodeling business here in Lafayette, Colorado.
Nice.
We have quite a diverse set of offering. We do full gut and renovations, design and build.
Dang. Cool.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah. And how'd you get started?
I grew up in this.
Okay.
My dad, he's a remodeler. Well, he was a DIYer and a union window washer in Chicago.
Nice.
So we did all the projects ourselves, and he taught me how to be a really great assistant.
Yeah. You always need that before you can do the big job.
Right, exactly. And I think it's important to learn how to be an apprentice, be
Right.
an assistant. You gotta do without overthinking.
Yeah.
You know,
For sure.
when they say jump, you jump.
Mm-hmm.
And as a Marine, he had that down pat.
Yeah.
So I kind of grew up into it and raised my daughter into it the same way.
Nice. Good. Is she in?
Yeah, she's in. Absolutely. We run the business together.
Oh, you should have brought her for an interview.
She's actually out of the state.
Oh, okay.
She totally wanted to be here though.
Dang.
Yeah, we formed the business together with my then best friend, Jake Davis.
Okay.
And after 18 years, we finally got married.
Oh, nice.
I know, 8 years of working together, and then we got married.
Yeah.
And 10 years of friendship before that.
Dang.
So
Wow.
it's a good pairing. Jake's a mechanical engineer,
Oh, cool.
so he rounds out all the technical stuff that
Yeah.
we end up having to deal with.
Right. That's good. What did you do before this?
Man, I've kind of done this a long time. I stopped when I had my daughter,
Right.
and I did tech work. I mostly did server programming and marketing and advertising, and then I
Okay.
worked for an agency for a short while, and we did business startups.
Nice.
So kind of my natural background is in business management.
Which helps.
Yeah, it does. And then my dad exposed me to all the different trades.
Right.
And then when I was 18, I moved from Chicago to California.
Okay.
6 months later, there was an earthquake.
Oh, dang.
Devastating Northridge earthquake.
Yeah.
Yes. And pretty much everything fell down and broke.
Jeez.
I was working kind of carpentry gig jobs at the time.
Yeah.
And that's how I actually got into tile specifically, since all the cinder block walls were down, since every countertop, every floor, every
Yeah.
shower was cracked, broken, or falling apart.
Yikes.
Yeah, I got into tile at that point, so that was 1994.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
But I stopped for 10 or 12 years, and then took my tech money, I guess I called it tech money. It wasn't a lot, but
Yeah.
it was important. I wanted to pursue farming,
Oh,
like
cool.
a small hobby farm. I had
Yeah.
a whole brand, Dawn on the Farm,
That's awesome.
and it was a good life.
That's cool.
And so we built buildings. I taught my daughter that way, right? We built sheds and barns and lots of fences and did all the home repair on like
Right.
a completely run down piece of property.
That's really
And
cool.
that's how I trained her.
I love that. I grew up on a farm and live on one now, and it's just the life, you know?
It's the best.
Yeah.
You saw where I'm living right now,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
really nice and
It
really
is.
fun. It's like living in a hotel resort,
Yeah.
but it's not the same.
Right.
And it's not as good.
Yeah. Less to probably worry about as far as like repairs and all that stuff.
Yeah,
though.
nothing. I
Yeah.
have nothing to do.
Right.
I literally, I'm like, I don't know what to do with my time.
Yeah.
I'm filling it with everything I can, but
Yeah.
there's no gardening, there's no projects,
Right.
which is a good break
Yeah,
at this
for
point
sure.
in my life. But
Yeah.
I aim to get back to that.
Nice. Well, so when you were little, what did you think you wanted to do?
I thought I was going to be an architect
Yeah?
or an
That's cool.
astronaut.
Oh, that's cool too.
Like literally, I was like, I think I want to do crazy things that are difficult.
Love that.
Turns out I do.
Yeah, right. Well, tell me about the biggest struggle you've had so far in the industry.
Oh man, I'm gonna sound like a cheesy person here, and I don't know, maybe being in menopause.
Oh,
Can I turn this into an old lady television show for a
let's
second?
go.
It is hot up in this body right now. I cannot hardly stand a normal job site. I need
Yeah.
like 60 degrees, which is impossible to get here in the high
sure.
desert.
Yeah.
And working here in the high desert is hard too, because the elevation every material, including your body, is acting differently than at sea level, where I learned all of my trades.
Yeah.
So it's a big adjustment.
I mean, you saw me trying to carry stuff up the stairs. I like can't breathe.
Yeah, it's legit. You know, you got to stay hydrated, and
Yeah.
I'm kind of a cafecito junkie, so I got to stay on top of that.
Right.
But I haven't had too many challenges.
Good.
And I wonder why that is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I think maybe it's because whenever I come into a new environment, I always come in as a learner.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so eager to learn. I never know everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot.
Yeah.
But that doesn't help when you meet
Sure.
new people who want to judge you.
Yeah.
So I always come in as an observer, as a learner. And I don't know, it's always well received.
To just fit right in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Cool.
younger group
Mhm.
of maybe non-women
Yeah.
are a little bit more sassy and doubtful, I'd say, but
Right.
everybody's pretty great. It's one of the reasons I like construction. I mean, I started on real construction sites, now I'm in interior remodeling, so it's about catering to people's needs inside their home and being respectful of their space.
For sure.
You know, they got kids, they work from home,
Yeah.
they really want someone in their home that doesn't treat it like a construction site.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons we sell jobs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we do the white glove treatment. I want to know when your business meetings are so that we can not be noisy during that moment, you know,
That's a
like
big
let
deal.
me know. And yeah, we want to cater to whatever your comfort level is,
Yeah.
you
And
know.
that's huge. Like, I didn't realize how big of a difference it would make, but we did because we're always just on bare, rough job sites, you know,
Mhm.
doing the spray foam before anything else is done. So we had to do a repair the other day, and we went into this house that people are living in, and it's so nice in there, and I'm like filthy and just tiptoeing around hoping I don't mess anything up. Like,
Yeah.
it's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, you can spend hundreds of dollars with prep protections, right?
Yeah.
Runners and booties and suits and stuff,
Right.
and then HEPA filters and then walls and zip walls and doors, and
Yeah.
but still, it's invasive.
It is.
It's a really invasive thing.
Yeah.
Homeowner fatigue, it's a term we use, and it's a real thing you got to respect in
Yeah.
residential remodeling.
For sure. Yeah, I had no idea that it was even a big deal. So
Yeah, there's pluses to both sides, right? Like coming from construction, I realize how lax we were.
Right.
Like middle of the day, it's hot. I take off my shirt, run it through a bucket of water, put it back on.
Yeah.
I can't behave like that in people's homes.
Right, yeah.
On the flip side, we always have a bathroom.
Nice, yeah.
Inside.
That's the one thing.
Yeah.
Well, so we almost kind of expect, you touched a little bit on the degrading-ish comments from men. Have you had any trouble with women on the job site?
No, I mean, there's not a lot of women on the job sites in the first place. I was listening to another podcast recently of yours, and the gal mentioned how it was really about the homeowners.
Yeah.
I think it was Jackie H. Vacky.
Oh, yeah.
It's about the homeowners who had the doubt. They're
Right.
like, well, where's the man?
Yeah.
In fact, we used to, well, we started out with like our little Honda 1994 Honda Civic, right? Which is not suitable for moving tools or anything, but it was getting us going and to job sites, and 20 trips later we'd have everything there.
Right.
And then we got a van, and then I got my overalls, and then we started selling jobs constantly, like, I don't know, a really good success rate.
Yeah.
And then we finally got enough money saved aside, and my boyfriend, he bought a used BMW for like $3,000.
Yeah.
I pulled up at a couple of first initial estimate meetings, and I didn't get a job. I didn't get the job. Another one, didn't get the job. I was like, I don't know what's happening here. I've lost my touch,
Yeah.
right? Didn't have the BMW one day, showed up in the van, sold that job. And then I thought, oh, is this what's happening?
The look is not what it needs
Yeah,
to
I
be.
need to wear the costume in order for them to take me seriously.
Wow.
If I show up to any appointment in jeans and a polo, which is what I thought my uniform would be
Right.
as a contractor, not a daily installer. I need knee pads built in like I'm wearing now. But as a contractor, I thought when I showed up in the polo and jeans that would be the right outfit, because that's the right outfit for a male contractor.
Yeah, it looks professional.
No, they're like, when is the real person coming here? Are you here to measure? Maybe you're the designer. What do you think of this color wallpaper?
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't even know anything about wallpaper.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I'm a designer, but I'm more of a floor plan designer, a functionality designer. I'll take your messed up bathroom floor plan and fix it for you.
Yeah.
Tear down all the walls and make it functional space. But I don't really have that design.
Yeah.
Not as much about the colors and the textures.
Right. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
The look makes a huge difference.
Huge difference. Especially with the older crowd.
Yeah.
But I find it's true no matter what age for the women. And so it's always about the homeowners. Women in this industry are great, in the tile industry specifically, since I'm really connected with most of them.
Right.
And even some overseas as well as here in the States. We're all awesome.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know, we're all creatives. We're all multitaskers. We're all short-tempered yet simultaneously infinitely patient.
Yeah.
Right? We all live in this little contrast world where you have to be tough and firm but soft. You have to be patient. Tile is never perfect, but you always want it to be.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe there's some Da Vinci level tile perfection for me 40 years from now, but it's definitely not here now. And I don't know many people who feel like their jobs are perfect.
Right, yeah.
No matter what your
No matter
gender.
what you do, yeah. I remodeled my shower and put tile on the walls, and I was kind of struggling. I just had to have another beer and let it be what it is.
That's a great way to go about it, especially when you're learning.
Yeah.
Because it is what it is.
Right.
Over the years, I tried to turn this business into something that I thought it should be, just like I thought I should wear jeans and a polo.
Right.
But eventually you understand that it is what it is. It takes what it takes.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just the end of it.
Right. Yeah. So if you were to explore a totally different trade, like starting from the beginning and not do tile, what do you think it would have been?
I thought about that one already. And it's like, I probably would have stayed in carpentry.
Yeah.
But there isn't as much advancement. And it's also creative and difficult, but it's very forgiving.
Yeah.
You know, if I gouge out a piece of wood, I actually can just rebuild it without taking out the whole thing.
Yeah.
If I got one little tiny lip on one tile, it's related to the whole wall, and suddenly I got to take that tile off and maybe another tile off. You can't just leave things.
Yeah.
And I can't just come back in there and polish it off or
Right.
sand it down. Oh my God. I miss being able to sand things down, that's for sure.
I bet.
But what you learn is that the better your prep work, the easier it is to install that surface with a high degree of accuracy.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Gotta be good at the whole job, not just the tile part.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why it's not common, I think, for there to be kind of jack of all trades businesses.
Right.
You know, a lot of contractors use a lot of subcontractors. We use a couple electricians and plumbers.
Yeah.
I do work with another tile installation crew that I really trust to do at least as good as I do, if not better.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've tried working with others in the area over the years, but oddly, not a lot of people are like trying to meet standards and certainly not trying to exceed them. We're definitely trying to exceed them.
Right. Yeah.
Our package is bulletproof, lifetime, low maintenance showers. I can't have a crappy part of an installation at any point from demo. If you demo poorly, you're going to damage the other side of the wall or make my work harder. If you finish poorly, the finish work is harder. So you got to have a high degree in all the fields so that we literally could step in and take over if a sub doesn't meet standards.
Yeah.
But mostly we do all the work ourselves. And I like the diversity of it.
For sure.
You know, I like doing all the different trades.
Yeah.
We do a little drywall, we do a little, you know, carpentry, I do demo. Jake pretty much does the electrical and plumbing.
Oh, yeah.
He's so into that. And Lex, my daughter, she's kind of into the plumbing too.
Oh, that's cool.
I would do new construction plumbing.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing used
For sure.
remodeling and
Does
plumbing
not
is
sound
this it's gross.
Yeah.
And I like being dirty. Like
Yeah.
I'm a dirty girl. I want to be
Right.
muddy and I don't care about any of that, but something about leftover P-trap nonsense is I'm not interested in that.
Me neither. What would you say is your absolute favorite tool, on or off the job site?
Ooh, that's a hard one. So for my trade, I'm going to say I have this product called a switchblade trowel. Okay, it's like a little plastic box and has like 5 different blades in it with different notches and then a handle.
Yeah.
And so I can just take one of those out and hook it up.
Dang.
And the best part about this handle is that you can move it to the top or the back or the middle of the trowel blade.
Really?
Yes, so
That's
you can get
awesome.
whatever angle you need.
Yeah.
I used to have a bucket full of trowels. One time I was reaching across to grab something and I clipped my nose on a trowel and it was
Oh,
like
no.
split and bleeding forever.
Golly.
So the switchblades are in a little compact box. It's literally like this big.
That's awesome.
And it goes everywhere with me. It's a little bit harder to keep clean and it's a forever tool ideally, not a disposable trowel.
Right.
But man, I took like this much of these hazardous blades and now I don't have any of that anymore.
That's pretty cool. I've never even heard of that.
It's really cool. A couple different manufacturers make those kits now, but I have one of the old ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's great.
Nice.
I love it. I think that's my favorite for my trade.
Mm-hmm.
And, a computer.
Yeah.
I'm not a phone person. I mean, I have like 2 or 3 phones on me at all time. As I got my personal and the work phone, and
Oh, yeah.
but I don't do very well with those small screens. I guess I'm showing my age, but I prefer to bring a laptop with me. I usually have one on a job.
Right.
You know, I can look up all of our job sheets. We do everything online, full planning,
Oh, cool.
spreadsheets and everything. And the clients have access to that too.
That's awesome.
So we're constantly keeping those up to date. And, you know, we have links to whatever products we're supposed to be installing in the data sheets if we need them because technical information is always changing.
Yeah.
We generally work with the same products over and over again. So we don't have a lot of question, but
Gotcha.
still reading instructions is number 1 on our
sure.
business plan.
Yeah.
Always read the instructions, please. I don't care how many times you've used it.
Yeah.
We do like 12, 20, maybe 20 jobs in a year,
Oh, okay.
right? So it's not that hard for
Yeah.
each job to get familiar with the choices.
For sure.
And then we steer our customers towards products that we really know and rely on. And I don't want to have a problem with your lifetime warranty shower any more than you do.
For sure, yeah. Is there anything you feel like you're missing out on by working blue collar instead of traditional?
No, I got the best bet there. That is a whole different lifestyle I don't know how to conform to.
Yeah.
Being confined, it feels a little like confinement.
Yeah.
Clock in at 8, you go home at 4 or 5. You don't have time for anything. I mean, I don't have time
Sure.
for anything now, but
Right, yeah.
if my daughter needs me at 2 o'clock, I'll be back.
Yeah.
If I gotta go do whatever I gotta do, I can do it.
Right.
I make my schedule. We generally tell clients we'll be on your job site from like 10 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
We want it available from 8 to 6.
Yeah.
But the reality is I might not get there till 10
Right.
because I'm also running a business.
Yeah.
I've also got another job that,
Okay.
we're doing. So we're usually at different stages and staggering them.
Oh,
Jake's
I
over
see.
there. I'm at this one. Lex is floating. We're in the office.
Yeah.
But no, this is freedom. I take a month off every year.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes 2.
Nice.
I can't do that at a regular
No.
corporate job.
No.
So, I mean, I guess if I did work those extra couple months a year, maybe my salary would be bigger, but
Yeah.
I prefer keeping it mild right now.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, everybody talks about how blue collar work is so hard on your body. Have you found ways around that?
So hard on your body.
Yeah.
You got to start working smarter.
Right.
You know,
That's what I
I
mean.
just turned 50, so 4 years ago, I went to a mud event, which is where everybody does the, hot mud and they mud the walls rather than doing like backer boards, right?
Okay.
Or they'll mud floors and shower pans, and that's like a packable. It's like a sand product, a cement sand product. Anyway, I went there with my shoulder in a sling, with 2 tennis elbows and
Yikes.
a wrist brace.
Oh
And I
my.
couldn't participate because I busted my ass that year working too hard, right?
Yeah.
Now I gotta work smarter. I used to think things had to be a certain way. Again, it is what it is. It takes what it takes.
Yeah.
Every time I have tried to force our business or our workflow or our daily flow into a certain box, it always works out poorly.
Yeah.
Simplest example. We're starting a shower next week, so let's all go get the tile on Monday. We'll show up to the job. We'll carry the tile upstairs. It's a literal ton.
Yeah.
A literal ton of
Right.
materials and thin set and tile. I'm going to carry it all upstairs on Monday. We'll start laying the shower pan on Monday afternoon. On Tuesday, we'll start the walls. It'll be great. We'll be done by Friday.
Yeah.
But after a ton of material movement, I need a day, especially at this age. And I don't like hiring helper.
Oh, yeah.
I seem so demeaning. Nobody's a helper. We're all part of the big plan, right? So you got to participate. And yes, I could push that off onto the tile company, for example. They told me yesterday they could white glove it up the stairs for me for a fee. It's all right. I'm just going to order it 2 weeks early, move it upstairs a week before I need it.
For sure. Yeah.
I'm just going to take my time and instead cater the workday towards the individual. I'm not...
Makes sense.
I've not known a lot of people in the corporate world that were happy.
Yeah.
And I've almost known no one who made it for the whole package. Like, they didn't get fired, they didn't get laid off, the company didn't go under, they got their retirement. All of it went swimmingly like the 1950s American dream.
Right.
Very few people, maybe like this many. Instead, everybody gets shafted, and I think, I'm not sure how I could rely on someone else to provide my paycheck.
Yeah.
What happens if they make a mistake?
Yeah.
And then I gotta find another job? That has never had to happen with me.
Yeah. I don't know, I've done a lot of things and this is by far my favorite. Like the dynamic of the work, but also the work itself. Like my body feels better, honestly, doing the hard work rather than
Yes.
sitting around.
If I spend a week in the chair, just doing too much admin, I'm sore by the end of it. I can't move.
Wild.
And the diversity of what we do is really important. And it is hard, but it's also kind of easy.
Yeah.
No disrespect to anybody who thinks this is the hardest thing ever. Tile is freaking hard. I think it's the hardest of the trades, in fact. But it's honest work. I have never once questioned whether what I'm doing is worthy.
Nice.
Or is it good work or God's work or authentic? It's authentic. People need these things.
Yeah.
And remodeling bathrooms is recession proof. You got to come up with a different package. Maybe everybody doesn't get a bonded sealed system tiled shower.
Yeah.
But it always needs to be done.
For sure.
And it's important.
Yeah. Well, so do you work out, or the job just is the workout and that's all you need?
Now that I'm getting older and doing some weightlifting and step stuff, especially on inactive days, but no, not really going to the gym. It's right below us where we're sitting right now. I don't go there very often. I hate walking with no purpose.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not a hiker. I'm a meanderer. Like, we go on a trail, but I will only have made it, like a quarter of a mile. By the time, like, Jake will come back, he just hustles up and does 5 miles. And I'm still at the first quarter mile, right? Just leave me behind. I'm going to find my way.
Yeah. So I know, like, some of the maybe drywall dust and the dirt and the grout. You have any skincare or hair care tips?
Yeah. Fill your pores before you go to work, or what's at work will fill your pores.
That is so interesting. I never thought of it that way.
Yes. If it's a dusty day, a thin set day, a moving thin set day, a mixing tile day.
Yeah.
There's a lot of days that aren't so dirty. In fact, I think that in tile, we do more cleaning than any other industry as well.
Yeah.
Every single day, I'm on my hands and knees cleaning your floor. I've cleaned your floor 30 times before I ever give it to you, right, as a homeowner. But yeah, you gotta load up. And then there's a product called Gloves in a Bottle. And it's just a barrier for your hands, for your face, for your lips. Oh my God, the lips.
Yeah.
So dry. It's the quickest thing, especially at altitude here. It exacerbates it all.
Yeah.
But we run HEPA fans. HEPA filters, and we exhaust the air. It's kind of our signature thing. They're everywhere. They're noisy. Homeowners hate them at first, but then halfway through, they get used to the white noise. when you occasionally curse, not that I would ever do that, they don't hear it as easily. Because remember, they're working in the home and they've got kids, so we can't curse either. It's very different than, I know. It's not less frustrating, it's just more creative language. And the fans for the white noise. But yeah, load up your skin. Moisturize over and over and over. 3 layers before a dusty day.
Yeah. Dang. That's great advice. Because your skin looks great, by the way.
Thanks. Thank you.
Do you have any embarrassing job site stories you want to share?
I think I already did, taking my shirt off in the middle of a hot day, right? But in the beginning, I was working carpentry because it was the easiest thing to get a job as somebody's helper, cut girl, follow behind somebody, staple things in, nail things in. That's an easy way to get work. Somebody gave me a hole saw and said, here's the new solid core front door. Here's where the handle goes.
Oh, gosh.
Here's your little hole, right? The X marks the spot. Put the center of the bed in there, put the hole, do the hole, I'll be back. And I'm like, okay, I got this. I don't know, I got distracted or turned around or whatever. I was 18 at the time. It was really awful.
Yeah.
And I put the hole in the wrong side of the door.
Oh, no.
So I wasted that door. I felt so terrible. I have no idea, like, if I were to price that door now, it would definitely be like a $5,000 door.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know what it was back then, but I'm sure it cost more because oddly the price of some things like that have come down over the years.
Yeah, because they make them different, probably.
They make them different, yeah. They figured out ways to save money. But yeah, I've devastated, embarrassing. And I wanted to cry. And I think the important thing here is the contractor said, well, shit. That's terrible. You're going to order a new door. Let's have you do this over here. Yeah. And he just moved on. And I thought, I could have gotten fired. I could have gotten laughed off the job site. I could have gotten ridiculed. And no, he was a good contractor.
That's awesome.
It's like, well, I should have watched it closer. I was just a helper.
Yeah.
Just because I have like some talent, you think you put me somewhere else. And maybe that's how I got here. But we make mistakes.
For sure.
And you have to be okay with that. I tell that to our homeowners too. We're not perfect. If you're wanting perfection, maybe we're not the right people. We're just regular old humans that live down the street from you that love what we do. And we want to help you.
That's important too. But also I think it's important the people that you surround yourself with when you're starting, because if he had reacted differently, it could have just
derailed me.
Crushed you,
Yeah, completely.
And would have ended up somewhere else.
Exactly. I probably would have never gone back to another job site.
Yeah. A lot of women have trouble with clothes and PPE and boots, and what have you found that works well for you?
I don't want to plug the company, but I am wearing Rosie's overalls.
Absolutely.
I've been wearing them for 7-8 years now.
Nice.
It's like my signature. If you see me out in the world, I'm always wearing these overalls.
That's cool.
They're waterproof. They have built-in knee pads. These are elastic.
Nice.
I never have to worry about my butt crack.
Yeah.
And they're really comfortable. I get a new pair every year. And when they have one of their sales, and they, on average, they last me 2 or 3 years each pair.
Good.
Right, so I'm kind of starting to stack them up now. But it's the built-in knee pads that are absolutely the game changer.
For sure.
And because I don't really like how it feels to have all that stuff strapped to me.
Yeah.
I have some Pro Knees, which is a brand of really thick padding, and then they have like a shield. They look like catcher's shin guards or something.
Right.
Yeah, and they're great. But I don't want to be in those all day. And I also don't just do floor work.
Yeah.
So I'm up and down. And this is the better way for me.
For sure.
I wear steel-toe boots, just your regular old Walmart kind of Costco brand steel-toe boots on demo days.
Nice.
But as a tile installer, even as a carpenter, I need flexible shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm wearing like tennis shoes.
Oh, cool.
On most days. I got these. They got memory foam.
Oh, nice.
And because my heels are taking a beating too as I get older.
Yeah.
A lot of stepping.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not too much trouble. I wear eyewear. My eyewear is Steel brand. They're weed eater glasses.
Yeah.
They have no discernible change to your vision. There's a word for that. But they're correct, right? So you don't even know you're wearing them.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, they also filter UV.
Oh.
So even just the clear glasses, I'm driving around and I forget that I'm wearing them.
Yeah.
And they're working to keep my eyes from
That's
the
awesome.
sun damage.
Yeah.
So I find the weed eater glasses are the way to go. And they're like $2 a piece.
Yeah.
And
cool.
And they're available locally too, so
Right.
I try to do that.
Do you have any big like upcoming plans in your career?
I may have mentioned that I just turned 50. I'm kind of at a crossroads, where I realize I kind of need to step back from the field. Last year and the year before, we started working with some tile subs because tile is the heaviest, hardest.
Yeah.
And forcing and pushing my way through was just getting me injured.
Right.
And I realize I probably can't do all that forever. Or maybe I just need to shift what I do. Right now I'm kind of cherry picking if I like a certain tile product.
Oh, yeah.
Or it seems like it might be in the realm of easy and that I can run my business because I'm spending 30 hours a week just running the business.
Right.
That doesn't include any time in the field.
Okay.
Right? And I need to try to get 20 to 30 hours in the field each week as well.
Yeah.
It's not sustainable.
For sure.
I'm sure the company would be better off if I ran the business more than worked the business.
Yeah.
But I want to work the business.
Yeah.
I was behind a desk. I don't really like it.
Right.
I want to say I hate it. I'm good at strategy. That makes me good at running these projects. It makes me good at tile, actually. Being
sure.
good at strategy. You gotta play it like chess. I need to be 3 or 4 moves ahead. I need to have a long game and a backup plan. Otherwise, things just go haywire.
Makes sense.
I always got to be ready to adapt, and I like that. But I really like being in the field. I like working with my hands. I love, love, love the sound a trowel makes when you're up, keying in the back coat, when you're keying in tile, when you're notching. I love that sound so much.
Yeah.
It's so soothing. But those who can't do, teach.
For sure.
And I've recently started to work with the NTCA, National Tile Contractors Association, with their Women in Tile division.
That's cool.
And I just joined the board last year. And there are not a lot of women in tile, but there should be.
Yeah.
Again, of all the trades in the industry for remodeling specific, women are perfect. What was the schedule I said? 10 to 2, 10 to 4.
Yeah.
What mom with school-age kids doesn't have those times available?
True.
I could employ you 3 or 4 days a week,
Yeah.
middle it to drop the kid off, come to work, do something really rewarding, make money, have a great time, use all the skills you've amassed as a mother, a wife, someone who runs the home, runs your life, and runs the kids' life, and sometimes, let's be honest, the spouses' lives too. Right? These women are perfect for tile. Perfect for interior remodeling. They understand how to be polite.
Yeah.
And more homeowners are sadly living alone without their spouses. They've either passed on or they're divorced or they're, living their second and third versions of themselves. And they don't want a bunch of men traipsing in and out of their homes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So there's a certain maybe incorrectly placed sense of safety when women are working with women. Maybe it's not incorrectly placed, I don't know, but it definitely ticks the box of their comfort level.
Absolutely.
Right? So I think I want to take this momentum that I've had and this luck, lots of fortune, lots of luck here, and hard work, of course.
Yeah.
And I'm constantly educating, constantly attending training events. I try to go to one industry event every year, like coverings or surfaces, trade show convention stuff.
Right.
But then I also try to get to 1 or 2 trainings a year.
Nice.
And I love that part, and I really want to share that part. And the thing about tile is there is no ceiling. There's no limit.
Yeah.
You can just keep getting better, more awesome, or specialize. I didn't realize when I started I would hate working with large stones and large format porcelain. don't like ceramics for
Yeah.
some reason or another. They're easiest to cut and they're lighter, but for some reason, you know, we each seem to find our affinity towards a certain material we want to work with.
Yeah.
And I'm all about the porcelain because I do showers, and I don't think that you should put anything else besides ceramic and porcelain in a shower.
Makes sense.
At least not a forever, long-term, low-maintenance shower.
Yeah.
So I think I want to figure out how to get more women in this industry.
Yeah, I love that. And like you said, the whole attention to detail and the politeness and the everything that could be a big deal.
Yeah, it's achievable. You know, a lot of the other trades, you don't have that flexibility.
Yeah.
You really do got to show up at 8 a.m. or 7:30 and bust your balls until 3 or 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock, worst case scenario.
Yeah.
There's a reason women can't get into that situation if you have a family and you want to have a life.
For sure.
You know, and it's true, those trades need people all day long, every day.
Yeah.
But unless you're doing commercial work, nobody wants you in their home at 7 or 8 o'clock. They just don't want you there.
Not at
They
all.
would love it if you could do twice the work and half the time, of
Yeah.
course. But they would just rather you were there like midday, and then could you go home and the kids go home because the noise and maybe the cussing.
Yeah.
And then I've got to get dinner ready. And so it's just a tiny little window that people want us in their
Makes sense.
residences. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
Again, back to homeowner fatigue, you know. So I think it's the perfect place for stay at home or work at home dads and moms.
Right.
That midday tile installer.
That's good. Because those people, you know, sometimes they don't feel like they have the opportunity to get into that because they think it is long hours. So.
Yeah, and some of the trades are.
Yeah.
But
Well,
this
ours
one
is-
doesn't have to be.
Right, yeah. Ours is, we try to get there at like 5:30 or 6 o'clock so we're done by 2 before the heat sets in, you know?
Sure, that's true
But-
too. That's fair. But for a tile, you know, like, again, a tile installer, there's other people on the job, right? So I install a boatload of tile today. I go home tomorrow. The first 2 hours are, you know, cleaning.
Yeah.
You don't need a tile installer to clean. There's other people that can meet that need. Contractor needs to come on the job, get an assessment, clean up all this stuff, get ready for the day. A tile installer only doesn't have to show up for that. You
Right.
can just roll in at 9:30 or 10,
Yeah.
knock out a wall or whatever it is that your pace is, as
sure.
long as you do it excellently.
Yeah.
You can be slow, but be excellent if you
Yeah.
can be. But yeah, and then go home, get your kid. Let us close up the site,
Yeah.
clean up. Again, someone else can do that. A lot of people are doing, you know, non-specialized work when they have specialized skills, and
True.
that would be good to spread that out.
Yeah.
Get
Makes
some
sense.
balance, equilibrium to
Yeah.
it.
Well, so I guess that was kind of advice driven, but if you had one piece of advice for someone coming up that wants to end up where you are, what would you tell her?
Don't listen to anybody who says no.
Nice. I like that.
They're wrong.
Yeah.
Go get it.
Yeah.
If you can think it, if you want it, go get it.
Nice.
Anybody who's trying to put you off or crush you, squash your dreams. I don't care how outlandish your idea is. You'll figure out if it's outlandish on your own. You don't need me to tell you that.
Right, yeah.
The world is hard. Don't be that way with people. Because the only thing that is keeping anyone from getting what they want is generally our own self-imposed limits. We're
Yeah.
our worst enemies.
Absolutely.
And if you substitute someone else's opinion of you for your own, you're just wasting time.
It's true.
Go out there, get it, live it, love it,
Yeah.
have it all. You can have everything you want in this life, not at the same time.
True, yeah.
You gotta like maybe one or two at a time,
Right.
and you always get what you want. You always get what you ask for.
Yeah.
Architect, astronaut. I'm kind of an architect of my
Yeah,
life and this
right.
business. And I am doing really crazy hard things that
Yeah.
no one thought I should or would do.
Makes sense.
And I love it. I
That's
wouldn't
good.
trade it.
Yeah. I can tell you're really passionate about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade it. I'd find my way back to this no matter what I did.
Yeah. That's cool. We can link you post about what you do on social media.
Yes,
So-
mostly through my business page, though,
Right.
not like my personal page.
Okay.
Strong Work Renovations.
Okay.
And
So we'll link that in the description.
Perfect.
And then, do you have anything else you want to add or shout out?
thanks to all my reps,
Nice.
like I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be this good
Mm-hmm.
at what I'm doing. And I'm not the best, but I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
Without my product reps. And in the beginning, when I started this industry, I reached out to like Facebook land.
Yeah.
And I was like, look at this bathroom we're doing.
Yeah.
To, I think it was the Tile Geeks Facebook group.
Okay.
And we were doing some ridiculous stuff we should not have been doing at that time.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, let's get some feedback from the world. Let's stop living in our own little bubble.
Yeah.
Right? Where we think we know everything. I read the instructions, I did.
Right.
Even back then. And I didn't see any reason we couldn't get it done.
Mm-hmm.
And a manufacturer reached out to me and said, please stop what you're doing.
Oh my.
Can I come over?
Oh wow.
No joke.
Hmm.
Can I come over there? Like today, tomorrow,
Yeah.
right away?
Golly.
Stop what you're doing, please.
That's wild.
It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They came. They showed us a new way. They educated us on their materials.
Hmm.
I became super fan.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought, wait, is that the way it is with the others? And it is.
That's awesome.
From John's Manville Go Board, that's made right here in Colorado. It's
Okay.
#1 favorite product right now.
Hmm.
And the No Flow membranes,
Yeah.
the guy who makes that, he's in Utah. I see him at events. He's a great guy. The grout manufacturers, the thin set manufacturers,
Mhm.
they're available to us.
That's awesome.
Like, hi, can I come to your job site? Let me bring you some stuff. You know, I've got great reps from Tech and Mapei and Schluter, and without their support,
Right.
you know, I wouldn't be here.
Mhm.
They could have just let us fail,
Yeah.
but they didn't.
That's
And
awesome.
it's not like, well, they introduced me to the difference between tile and the other industries, and that is we're a family.
That's really
This, yes, tile family. I should have hashtagged tile family
Yeah.
because that's our thing.
cool. Cool.
And it is because we all want to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, something's happened. People don't trust tile. They
Yeah.
think it's high maintenance and difficult, and that's so not true. It can
Yeah.
last hundreds of years for sure.
Sure, yeah.
As it is all over the world.
Yeah.
There are lots of ways to accomplish a tiled shower.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them will work. A lot of them will not.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but without them constantly reaching out to me, the NTCA reaching out to me,
That's awesome.
they want to make sure we all have the tools that we need,
Yeah.
you know. And the Women in Tile organization is so fabulous because we are supporting each other. Most of us don't feel like we're any different than the guys.
Right.
That's
yeah.
the big secret, right? I've never really felt any different than any of the guys.
That's
I
awesome.
just occasionally have special needs,
Yeah.
you know.
Right.
But I'm just one of the guys too.
Mhm. Yeah.
And any guy worth his salt, any guy whose opinion is worth respecting, is gonna treat you with respect.
For sure. Yeah.
Anybody who's got some shit to say,
Mm-hmm.
those aren't our people.
Plus, you probably work circles around them anyway.
Yeah. Right, there's the other thing. There's the doubters, of course,
Yeah.
over the years.
Mhm.
But just put your head down, do what you do,
Yeah.
and you'll get your respect.
For sure.
If you don't deserve it, and if you don't get it, maybe look at, are you really earning it?
Yeah.
Are you kidding yourself? Sometimes it's good to have a feedback from the outside world. Says,
Mhm.
stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
Stop right there. Don't go further. I love what you're trying to do, but
Yeah.
let me give you the right tools.
Mm-hmm.
And this tile family, the women in tile and all the manufacturers, they want us to lift each other.
That's awesome. I kind of wish the spray foam industry had more of that because a lot of people are out there doing some sketchy shit and giving spray foam a bad name.
Yeah.
And then people think that the product doesn't work.
Exactly. That's totally a plague on tile right now.
Yeah.
You know, it is not high maintenance. It's only high maintenance if you've installed it poorly and used the wrong products.
Right.
Then otherwise it's pretty bulletproof,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So if spray foam needs that lifting,
Yeah.
bring them together.
Bad.
Yeah, we need to earn a living,
Mm-hmm.
pay for the knee surgeries I'm going to have some year. or shoulder surgeries, whichever it is,
Yeah.
because it is hard on your body.
Mm-hmm.
But if you kind of think ahead, you adapt to modern technology if you
Right.
can, if your industry is lucky enough to have that.
Yeah.
You know, I went from moving, where people in our industry are moving tons, 3, 4, 5 tons of material in a week.
Mm-hmm.
Now I only move 1 ton,
Oh, yeah.
right? You know, it's much nicer.
Yeah. All right, well,
Thanks for coming.
thanks for doing the interview, and this place is gorgeous.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. All the links and products we mentioned today will be listed in the description. If you're a woman in a blue-collar industry and you're interested in being the focus of the next episode, or you're a small business that would like to sponsor an episode, reach out to us in the link below.